I think if
Who
we
survived a
just
psychopath
got it.
attack. Why can't we get the votes on this? This is wild.
We're back in the storyteller saddle. It'll be Navean and I doing the storytelling tonight. And the first script that we're going to run tonight is going to be a script called Whiskers on Kittens by Jax. Shouts, by the way, to the lovely Jackie, the amazing Jackie. We miss you very much, Jackie. We miss missing pieces. We miss everything. So we would love to see more Jackie. Would love to give some love in the chat for Jax. But yeah, so we decided, Whiskers on Kittens. Whiskers on Kittens is, I mean, shout out to Eggs too. Eggs in a Basket is also worth being shouted out to, because a kitten with whiskers.
True.
A kitten with whiskers.
Very true.
Yeah. Shouts to all kittens with whiskers, and even those that don't have whiskers.
Indeed. Also, never cut your cat's whiskers.
Don't cut your cat's whiskers. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. If they naturally don't have whiskers for whatever reason, that is what it is. But if they have whiskers, you leave them alone. Those cats need those whiskers.
They sure be needing them whiskers. But anyway, Whiskers on Kittens. This is supposed to be a script written by Jax that is supposed to be about favorite things. This is Jax's favorite things. And it is full of just really fun roles. I really like a lot of the roles that are on here. These are some of my favorites too. Whiskers on Kittens was never meant to be like a particularly wow, this is an incredibly well-balanced script. It works. It's still a balanced script, but it was never intended to be like, this is going to be like a super serious kind of thing. It was Jax's favorite characters put onto a script, which means it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Among them, however, also are some of my favorite demons as well. I very much enjoy playing any script. Every script can be perfectly fine with Imp. Everybody knows that. Imp is never bad on any script. It's just always good. Unless it's,
Universal donor demon.
Yeah. Exactly. Universal donor demon, exactly. Unless, of course, it's like a solo Riot, solo Leviathan, solo Alhad, one of those ones that has to be like a solo demon for most people. But we've also got Poe and Lleech, two of my favorites. Shab is also on here, and I know a lot of people don't like Shab. I like Shab on this script particularly because Jack said, you usually prepare it with a professor. Nah, we're not doing that. Fuck that shit. We're just doing Shab. It's just Shab, and if someone gets rezzed, you confirm the Shab. And guess what, guys? That's not bad. That is not a game-ending thing. That is not a game-ruining thing. If a Shab gets confirmed because someone gets regurgitated, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. They still get 2 kills a night, guys. Well, 1.75, basically. Do you have any preferences, chat?
Good question. I don't know. I think I'd be happy with any of these demons. I like all of these demons, like you, so.
Yeah, it's really hard to... the only one that I think people usually have problems with is Shab, but, really, come on, Shab is fun. I also love...
Yeah.
I love...
tricky to storytell, but it's not that difficult to, actually play or play around.
As many P roles as allowed. There actually are a lot of them.
Okay, so that's Psychopath, Pit Hag, Poisoner, 2 of those in the minions. Poe for the demon.
Puzzle Master for an outsider.
Maybe let's do Poisoner and Pit Hag for the minions. Psychopath also adds extra kills, which Poe's already kind of got covered.
Ooh. When you start talking Poisoner, Pit Hag in a game, it's the 2 best roles in Clock Tower.
And they do kind of do almost sort of similar things in a way. Just, they do it in very different ways. But the Poisoner's job is to take out a townsfolk role for a night. Potentially multiple nights if they find a juicy one to keep hitting, and a Pit Hag's job is to take one out for the game if they can figure out something else that's out of play that's less useful.
Yep. To that end, do we want a psycho? Well, we do want a psycho, but we can want a psycho and still have Poe. But guess what, guys? We can still get a psychopath. We can just get a psychopath at some point. That's the beauty of the Pit Hag. That's why it's the best character in the game. Puzzle Master, I think is fine. Other outsider, I think I'm okay with it not being Goon.
Sure.
I'm thinking Golem.
Yeah, let's go ahead with that.
We don't put Golem in enough. I like Golem.
Gotta have the fortune teller.
I'll put a fortune teller in. I'm perfectly fine with a fortune teller. I'd prefer to not have a Pambler. I don't really know if that's going to really go all that well if we put a Pambler in.
What about a Paven Keeper?
I was thinking about Paven Keeper. We do like Paven the Keepers. Johnny Katz, thank you for the 19 months. Ravenkeeper works well in particular because we do have Poe. Eospot is right on point. Fantastic. I love that. Can we have a Purgeon? You know, Poe really does like having... Like, I think Poe would be like, oh, I get a confirmed townsfolk character just so I can get one more night towards my charge. Poe's will probably take that trade.
Yeah, probably.
So we've got Philo, Fortune Teller, Philo, Paven Keeper, Purgeon. They do need some info. So I'm thinking a Pef, maybe? Yeah. A Fef. Sorry,
Yeah.
a Fef. And then a Famermaid. How would Famermaid work in this script? It would be very good if you were shown to not wake up. Oh no, because 2 minions don't wake up.
That's true, but it also means that that player's just like never a demon, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. They've got a few different ways to take out a Famermaid if they end up finding it.
I think I'm reading more towards Polunus with a +0.
Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that.
Throw like Goon in as a bluff. We don't get to do Goon as a bluff like ever.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
And then we need one other bit of info. I'm thinking maybe General's probably okay.
Yeah, I think a general is fine. It can help give them a sense of like potentially what roles are starting in play, how dangerous this team might be.
Oh, we have to puzzle drunk the chef. Surely, correct?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Surely we puzzle drunk the chef.
Let's not and make them think that they are.
Okay. So, all right, let's just if Cody's living in a world in which the Fef is puzzle drunk, where would we want them to suspect? Where would we want them to actually trust that actually is going to get fucked up? Like probably like the general or.
I think the Phalo or Paven Keeper are also good options.
Oh, Poisoned Ravenkeeper does sound really good against Ryback. I'm a big fan of that. That's also the problem with a Goon bluff. They might think their info is pinging off of a Goon. Oh, that's true. The Chef wouldn't, though. The Chef wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, Chef goes no, Chef would go after some of the things that could pick a Goon. So, yeah, the Chef could think that, they're pinging off that that could be the problem with that, yeah. We could do maybe Moonchild instead, then.
All right, we'll do Moonchild as a bluff instead.
I certainly appreciate the fun of a Goon bluff, but I think that Shade is right here that with that particular bluff and the Chef info, it might be really unfortunate.
As far as other bluffs, I'm thinking Seamstress probably makes sense for one of them, but then there should be like a quote-unquote ongoing role, which is like Chambermaid, Snake Charmer, Gambler, Gossip.
Gossip is kind of the obvious one in a Poe game. Chambermaid is pretty difficult to bluff, but not impossible. Maybe a minion could take it if it's like, more dangerous.
I'm leaning towards maybe not having Seamstress at all, and maybe just doing Chambermaid, Gossip, Moonchild. Gambler can cover for a Pit Hag Demon Change. I guess that's fine too.
That's true, yeah.
We need a red herring, and we'll need to know who to show Rosanna. But other than that, we're pretty good. Red herring on Cody?
Yeah, that could work, yeah. As a way to potentially discredit the info.
The dreaded rolled Chef 2. Can you do? What?
At least for a bit, though. Like, there's no way to execute a demon and have the game keep going here, so,
yeah, there's no
it could look like a potential star pass, maybe, but...
Yeah. Okay, so we will just need to figure out who to show Rosanna. But other than that, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Basically, the town info that's going to be very helpful here is fortune teller info, general info, balloonist info, if they get the virgin killed. But the big thing is that the chef info is actually going to like literally solve the game. It's just is it real and is it trustworthy?
Right. There's also a Philo here who could we don't know what Mel's going to do with this yet.
Sure, we don't know what she's going to do. And we're going to do it before bluffs, guys. We're doing it before bluffs. I'm not going to fuck this up.
Yeah.
The Philo challenge, as it were. Okay. I think we're pretty much good to go. I'll go back and we'll get started. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I would like to just say, shouts to Jackie. Everybody loves Jackie. We miss Jackie.
Woo.
I want to pass along a message, but first I'm going to do the spiel where I go over the things to know about this script. First off, Marionette Balloonist If a marionette thinks they're a balloonist, +1 outsider might have been added. So that's a thing that would normally not happen with setup abilities, but it does in this case. And then Pit Hag Goon. If the Pit Hag turns an evil player into the Goon, they can't turn good due to their own ability. So basically, a Goon can't throw the evil team under the bus if they decide to pull that trick. Last thing I wanted to go over was a message specifically from Jackie, because I told Jackie that we were doing this script, and she was very excited about it. She said, and I want to make sure I basically get the message right from her, Whiskers on Kittens is supposed to be fun and silly time, in the spirit of non-optimal playing like how I play. So, Jackie is just saying, have fun, everybody. This is meant to be a silly, fun script. Have some silly, fun time. And in addition to that, I think that's basically everything. Did you guys have any questions for me? Okay.
Tomato, why are pears so much better than apples?
Everybody go to sleep. Good night. The fucking audacity. Especially after last week.
I think you should simply answer the question because it's a valid question.
No. After that shit that Emma pulled last week, and wrangling May into doing her dirty work for her, it just absolutely just ugh. My birthday was 4 weeks ago, and May has been telling me that May had a gift for me, and I had just scheduling worked out and never got a chance to see May until today. So I saw May. May got me this beautiful gift. It was very thoughtful and awesome, and it was great. It was totally worth the wait. However, there was an addendum to the gift. There was another gift that came along with it. It was not from May.
It was from me.
It was not from you. It was from someone else. And that gift was a fucking bag of pears. And I know it was Emma. It was absolutely Emma. And
No, it was me.
however, I appreciate the thought. However, I did indeed put the pears in the trash where they belong.
Rude.
No, I did not. I did not actually do that. But I did. I'm not eating them because they're gross. God damn it, Shade. You should also be aware of the fact that with these, that Shade, you were fucking killing me. I literally had a thought in my head and it escaped my head as soon as I read that. Yeah, after May did that, and after Emma did that and had May do it, like I was just like, man, the fucking audacity. I'm never going to be able to get Emma back for that, but I'm trying. I have a plan. Emma, you're not safe. I'm just letting you know. Apples are coming for you. All right, we're sending characters. Ring. All right, let's go to the evil team, and we're going to do it before bluffs, guys. I'm not going to fuck this up. Let's go to Molly first. Hello, Mollybach.
Hello.
How do you like being the literal best character in the game?
It's alright, I guess.
I'd like to inform you that your fellow minion is Emma, and your demon is Wolfie.
Oakley dokley.
Have fun. Emma, I want you to know that I kept those pears
Good.
as compost.
That's so shameful, Tomato.
Yeah, I know. I don't waste food here, guys. I'm just fucking with Emma.
You mean like the bits that you don't eat get to be composted, but you eat most of it because they're delicious.
That sounds right.
I'm here to
Glad
tell
solved
you.
this.
I'm here to tell you that your fellow minion is Mollybach,
Oh no, I can't poison him. Well, I could poison him.
and your demon is Wolfie.
Well, I can't pretend anyone's a marionette this way.
I guess not. Would you? While I'm here,
I
who
mean,
would
you could tell Mullabach anyway.
you could. Would you like to choose your poison while I'm here? Pick your poison, as it were.
Well, I mean, the best we can do here is poison Ryback. And
You sure
tell
about
him
that?
He's Mullabach's yeah, because then
Okay.
he can be Mullabach's marionette.
Gotcha. Okay, that all tracks. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, Princess.
Hello.
Would you like to use your ability?
I think I do. I'm just deciding between what silly thing to do.
I love silly things.
I'm really drawn to the classic. Yeah.
Which one is the classic?
I can't resist it. Goon, please.
Goon, please.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
A
Right.
badger after my own heart.
I think we need fan art of a badger with a goon mustache, is what I'm saying. What I'm
We
hearing,
absolutely do. And a top hat, preferably.
and a top hat, of course. It is a goon. It is a goon. A bear-a-goon. No, that doesn't work.
Bear goon.
Bear goon. We'll workshop it. We'll come back. We'll figure it out. Thank you. Hello, Wolfie.
Hello, Tomato.
I am here to inform you of the fact that you have two minions, and those minions are Emma and Mollybach.
Emma and Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm
oh,
also
Lord of Typhon line. That's great.
yeah, Lord of Typhon line. In addition to that, I would like to inform you that you have bluffs, and those bluffs are Goosip,
Gossip. Okay. Goosip.
Cham-
Sorry.
Goosip, of course, Chamber Honk,
Okay.
and I don't know how I can do this one. I'm just gonna say Honk Child.
Is that Moonchild?
Yes, Moonchild. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I could not tell. Tomato,
Yeah.
this is the wrong demon. I wanted to be the lead.
Oh, I wish I could do something about that. Do you want me to do something about
Yeah.
that?
I would love for you to do something about it.
Yeah, we're not doing that, but I appreciate that you wanted to do
Oh.
it. Okay.
You could consider seeing if maybe a minion could, though.
That's true. Maybe the's a pit ag. I mean,
Maybe, yeah.
You know what? You're gonna call me a nerd again, but I'm gonna say it.
All right.
It
I mean,
is.
go ahead.
I mean, considering we have 2 minions that aren't the Mary and Ned, it is a 66% chance. I mean, well, it's a 30-30. It's a 33% chance twice, so that there's a pit ag. So, or is it? Because it's a. Anyways, ignore me. It's fine.
You know what? You can ask Molobak. He's a mathematician.
That's true.
No, he's a minion. He can't be a mathematician.
Evil
He's
mathematician. It's fine.
a minion-matician.
I thought that was
He's an
really
evil
funny, but
mathematician.
anyway.
It's okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As far as Guna jokes are concerned, Shade, don't worry about it. We're not going to make any gooning jokes. Don't worry. That will literally never happen on this stream. We won't make gooning jokes on this stream.
You know, I know that, like, the server has a reputation, but I strongly prefer when goon simply meant, like,
A henchman?
dumbass henchman, yeah.
Yeah. I do agree that I'm not a huge fan of it being used in that context, but you know what? This is the world we live in. Let's go to Cody. Hello.
Hello. Love a chill chef.
Chill chef? Well, this is funny because as a chill chef, I'm actually going to give you a pretty picante 2.
Ooh, thank you.
So much for being
Love
a
it.
chill chef.
I still done my job.
There you go.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. It's a sin.
Hi.
Please choose 2 players.
Man, normally I look at a Grim as a fortune teller and I'm like, there are 2 people who are obviously the demon, let me clear them. And I look at this Grim, and there are like 6 people who are obviously the demon.
Every time,
So I'm
right?
Right? So I'm going to start with Mully and Rosanna and figure it out from there.
Mully and Rosanna, and I'm going to show you... No.
Ooh, confirm. Thank you.
Thank you. We should probably figure out who to show Rosanna,
I'm thinking maybe Noku.
and then just hit a non-townsfolk tomorrow. Yeah, okay. That seems fair.
Yeah.
Safe enough. Let's go to Rosanna. Rosanna.
Hello.
Hello. I am going to guide your balloon over to Noku.
Q.
Thank you. And I'm pretty sure Noku is just going to get a neutral, right? We don't know where we're at yet.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Evil has a strong, like, set in play, but good also, based on the seeding and, like, the potential for the chef to find the virgin, it's, maybe we should move the red herring.
Because of the chef info?
Well, because, like, if the chef finds the virgin, then it's just clearly a red herring, right?
Oh, okay. How do we feel about just putting it on Squid?
I think Squid or Noku is fine.
I put it on Squid. I mean, I know it's,
Sure.
outsider count, all that stuff. I think it's fine. I'll put it
I
on
mean,
Squid.
they have one as a bluff, so.
So my rationale for the neutral, by the way, is that yes, we have a very powerful evil team, but the Philo has decided to go an outsider, and the Poisoner has thrown a poison at an already puzzle drunk player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Evil has a strong chance of flipping that goon, while Good has very little chance of doing that. The only person who could flip the goon on the good team is Sincerity and Ryback once.
Ryback once, correct. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go with neutral.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that a lot of these things do balance each other out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right, let's just go to, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Now, as you know, I am famously a 3-star general.
Lovely.
I don't do the whole slightly good, slightly evil. I don't believe in that. Doesn't say it on the token. I'm not doing it. So we're doing good, evil, neutral. So I am going to tell you that there is a good chance that I'm going to give you evil.
Oh.
But it's not actually a full chance, though, because what I actually give you is neutral.
Okay. We're very strongly and solidly in the middle. Great.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, and we should be good to go. That's it.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow cat enthusiasts, because in this town they are among our favorite things. Not just the kittens, but particularly the whiskers on the kittens. However, we also just happen to enjoy, because kittens grow up, you know, they do. So you have all these neighborhood cats that are wandering around Ravenswood Bluff, and in this particular iteration of Ravenswood Bluff, there's a lot of them. And they take up so much space, and they eat so much food, but it's okay, because they're exactly, every single one is baby. They are all baby, and the town loves them. What the town loves even more, though, is making sure that they are really going to grow up nice and big and strong. So someone decided to take it upon themselves to take us a tomato, which is a great source of what's in tomatoes. Like what are the nutrients in tomatoes?
Oh, there's something that starts with like a P. Peptides, is that it maybe? There's something in
Peptides?
tomatoes
Okay.
that's really good for you.
So there's a lot of peptides now in their diet, as well as some what are the nutrients inside of a goose? I don't actually know what is a goose good for.
Protein,
Protein.
probably.
Lots of protein.
Okay. Lycopene, that's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. There's a P in there somewhere. It's close enough.
Yeah, so lots of lycopene and lots of protein have now been added to the diet of most of the town kittens. No, not lycopene, Mal. I mean, kind of is. Anyway, either way, congratulations. You guys have fed the storytellers, to the kittens. However, they are now going to need a little bit of additional help. But try to maybe figure out why you're killing all of us instead. Anyway, nominations will be open in 7 minutes. Oh, and by the way, it is day 1. The Leviathan is a character in Blood on the Clocktower.
Talking about things that start with P, can I play Psychopath and kill Rosanna?
What's your weapon of choice?
An axe.
What was it?
An axe!
Oh, an axe. Oh, for that reason, I'm not going to kill Rosanna for you.
Okay, fair.
Well, I was actually genuinely scared.
Any other coast then, right?
Cody.
Well, I'm just coming out swinging.
Yeah, lead the way.
Rosanna, can we chat?
Yes, please,
Sincerity.
Noku.
Molly.
I'll follow you. Where'd Noku go? Oh, Noku's with... Oh, gosh. You are exactly who I wanted to speak to.
Oh, I'm glad. Why is that?
I don't know. You tell me why you want to speak to me first.
Oh, I just wanted to talk to you because you were mentioned by Emma and didn't I? I actually wanted to be bluffing the Goon, but I decided that I'm going to be bluffing Puzzle Master or the General.
Are you saying you're an outsider, Noku?
Oh, is it Puzzle Master?
I am the balloonist. I saw you.
Okay. Okay, sure. I give you I'm the townsfolk.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so far I've learned that you're a player in this game.
Yay! That's a lot of good information.
Are you willing to tell me what townsfolk, Noku, since as you know what I am?
Yeah, the General.
General, okay.
I got neutral.
Cool. I'm probably going to claim that today, if that's okay. Just so I
Sure.
don't have to tell everyone I'm the balloonist for a few days.
Go for it.
I love that vibe.
Cool.
It's very fey. Oh, what are you? Oh, I'm the general. Okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna start claiming that now. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's mine.
sure. Go for it. Yeah, I can claim balloonist if you're okay with it.
Yeah, sure.
With a ping on
I'm
you.
Honestly, Noku, I'm just kind of vibing and doing my cross stitch. So
I do have a tendency to think you're lying to me, Day One Mia, so I might lie to you no matter what you say to me. Just heads up.
Oh, why would you tell me that before I lie to you? Then tell
Just
the truth.
full transparency.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll tell you that I am the golem.
You're the golem.
That sounded really real, didn't it?
That sounded extremely real. You know what the best part about that is? That I can just see if that's true. I don't have to worry about if it's true or not. I just be like, okay, cool, you're the golem.
Exactly. See, you can trust me.
Okay, I am the philo. Maybe I'll go golem and drunk you. That would.
Oh, that would be so funny and rude.
It would be funny.
Thank
Shouldn't punch
you.
me because I'm confirmed not the demon, or so the story goes.
Okay. Well, if I punch you, I could double confirm you, which would be better, right?
Probably not the demon heart claiming psychopath. That'd be wild, right?
You would never do something like that.
I'm probably the chef with, I guess, a 2 then.
A 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
That sounds like a cozy little cluster.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you so much.
Not going to yet.
That's okay.
Thank you, Noku.
Thanks.
You be.
I'm the snake charmer.
Oh, fun. I definitely believe that. All right, I won't ask you. I won't pry any further because snake charmer things.
Well, let me just say you're the only person that I'm telling that I'm the snake charmer, and there might be a reason for that.
Am I the Lleech host? Ooh. Oh wait. I'm guessing you chose me then.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, if I hear someone get snake charmed, I'll probably point towards you. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't worry. I'm only gonna pick you and me and go back and forth, and we're gonna solve the game.
Perfect. Surely I see no downsides to that. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Just vibing, doing my cross stitch.
Nice.
What do you want to do?
I've been hard climbing, but I have reasons to be okay with that. So up to you what you want to do.
I think I'll give you my actual hard claim.
Okay.
I'm the balloonist. I'm telling people I'm the general.
Okay. I'm the philosopher. I am going to use it tonight.
Oh, cool.
Based on what claims I've got. I might go Ravenkeeper if I think I'm going to get killed. I might go Golem because Golem's fun. I might go Seamstress if I hear that there's a Seamstress that's used it.
Fair
Those
enough.
are my top 3 right now.
Cool. All right. Well, I learned Noku, but I'm telling people I learned neutral as the general.
I'm sorry. My mouse has stopped working. I think its battery mode died, so I just pressed that. It just confused me for a second.
Oh, good.
The poisoner.
You are the poisoner. All right. I am the Poe. Bluffs are gossip. Chambermaid Moonchild. I am going Chambermaid.
Okay, I've been claiming chef.
All right. I already have a chef on the board, but that's fine.
Did they have it too?
I have no. They wouldn't tell me their info as much as I asked.
All right. Well, I'm claiming chef with a 2.
I'm fairly confident Hallow is the virgin. By the way, I'm considering they told me don't nominate me. So
Oh no!
you take
I
that
was
info as what you will.
gonna poison either Hallow or Ryback, so their
Do
ability wouldn't
whatever
work,
you
and that I could tell them that they were the marionette. But it seems like I picked the wrong one.
All right. Thank you, Emma.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Mullabach, more chat.
Yeah, we got like 10 seconds. Let's go.
Squid.
What
What
do
are
you
you?
got? You're the poisoner and the pit egg.
I'm the poisoner.
Yeah. What do you got? What are the bluffs and stuff?
Oh, it's like not chef. It's
Is Wolfie the
Moonchild,
Lleech?
Moonchild, Gossip, and Chambermaid. Wolfie is the Poe,
Okay.
and I've been claiming chef too.
Okay, I'm gonna do something really stupid with the pit hag ability. Do you have suggestions?
Oh, you're the pit hag.
Yeah.
Okay. I just something stupid. I don't know.
Okay, I might make someone a psychopath.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
Who are you gonna make a psychopath? Because I'll poison them.
Sincerity.
All right, I'll poison sincerity.
Fine.
Welcome back to town. We've got a whole lot of cats that are looking at us and licking their lips, and they're like, hey, we've only got so many tomato and goose to eat off of. We need a little bit more food. Nominations are open. Cats have lips. Yeah.
Oh, no time for psychopathing.
You had a chance. Emma
Yeah, you're
psychopath
fine.
claimed.
You're so right. I wanted to talk to people first. I guess
Okay,
we'll
fine.
have to
I will
wait
give you
till tomorrow.
10 seconds. I will give you 10 seconds to psychopath.
Oh, thank you. Can I claim psychopath and kill Hallow?
Yes.
Great, thanks.
Can I claim psychopath and kill sincerity?
Yes.
Woo!
All right, nominations are open.
Wow, sick.
Can I claim sincerity and kill psychopath?
What is your choice of weapon?
Sincerity.
We Sarity the Sin.
Thank you.
I'll move this game right along. I'll say second call for nominations.
I'd like to gossip that both of my neighbors are good.
I would like to gossip that sincerity is the demon.
Okay.
I
I
will
would
Gossip-
like
gossip.
to,
Sorry, go ahead.
I will gossip that my neighbors are the same alignment as each other.
I will
will-
gossip that I didn't realize gossip was on the script and didn't have time to come up with an anagram today.
I will gossip that Cody's neighbors are the same alignment as Malachon.
That Cody's neighbors are the same alignment as Malachon. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna kill. That's gonna kill.
Squid gossips that Squid is the Lleech host. Since Hal gossips that Sincerity is the demon. Wolfie gossips that both of Mia's neighbors are evil. And Ryback gossips that my neighbors are of different character classes. I'm assuming you mean character types.
Yeah, whatever. You're kind of like a grammar kind of fiend. So
No, it's actually how it's defined in the rules of Blood on the Clock Tower. So, third call for nominations, final call.
Noku would like to nominate Wolfie.
Noku nominates Wolfie and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
Yep. Out of the people I talked to, Wolfie had the least good vibes, I guess. And most importantly, he claimed 2 roles, both of which hard claimed by other players.
Wolfie, how are you feeling about the vibes?
I'm good. I'd like to continue to get info, please. Thanks.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Are those
Check.
rolls lies, Wolfie? Are they not what you are?
I don't remember what I told Noku, so I could not possibly
Okay,
comment.
sorry.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I was like, well, that's easy.
5 is not enough.
Vote history's on, by the way.
Thank you for snitching.
Was that vote super slow to anyone else?
Just 1 second. You guys are just probably used to 0.5 seconds.
It feels slow.
I'll go to 0.5. I don't care. I'm gonna say final call. 5. A 4.
Alshon nominates Mia.
Alshon nominates Mia. Why?
Random pick from the people I didn't speak to today, because I think we should next use someone.
Mia.
That is fair, but I think it shouldn't be me.
We would need 6 for this to pass. Chat, what are we drinking tonight? I have water and Gatorade.
High five.
Wow.
6 is enough. Mia's on the block.
Hey, who doesn't mind dying right now?
Me, Hallow nominates Hallow.
Hallow nominates Hallow and is immediately executed. Everybody go to sleep.
That's so fun.
Thrown on the bus to save Mia. All right. Well, dead
That was the
virgin.
team.
Dead virgin. But hey, doesn't confirm anybody except for Hallow.
Yeah, there's definitely some positives here about that.
Mia was on the block, yeah. Did you hear the plan?
A blessed cheese thief cabin. No, I did not.
Oh shit, we are in the cheese thief cabin. Apparently Molly is going to turn Sincerity into the psychopath and Emma's going to poison her. That's the plan. Let's see if it actually comes to fruition.
A very fun plan.
Yeah. Please choose a player.
Sincerity.
You got it. Thank you very much. Please choose a player and a character.
I would like the Sincerity to be the Syncopath, please.
The Syncopath. I do quite like that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, Sincerity.
Hello.
Please change your token to Psychopath. You are good.
You best pinhead. Thank you.
The plan. The plan. The fun pit hagging begins.
The plan.
The plan. Let's go to Wolfie to see if there's a charge happening. Please choose no or 3. Or sorry, no or 1.
I am going to charge, so nobody, please.
Charging your
also,
laser. Yeah.
I'm gonna be claiming Chambermaid, and I might fall back into Snake or Goon. We'll see. But
Okay.
Snake Charmer for now. Not Snake Charmer. Chambermaid for now.
Chambermaid for now. Okay. Works for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Part of me really wanted to, like, show Rosanna Sincerity, because that's very funny, but then it would basically confirm Noku as a townsfolk. And they're in a role swap right now. So I don't really know if that's actually going... That might be a little bit too good, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to do that. But it would be really funny to give Noku, or to give Rosanna Sincerity, as their Sincerity is a poisoned psychopath.
That is really funny. We should probably do that.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah,
Alright,
I think it's
screw it.
funny.
All right, I like funny. We can do funny as long as it's not going to... Again, this is the thing we were talking about during the 201. Like, funny is good as long as it's not going to be at the detriment of the players. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like the fact that Sin is also poisoned, it's gonna that's just gonna add to the funniness of it, and also to the not necessarily confirmation of it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking. And I was like, but then I thought about it out loud, and I'm like, well, if Sin actually does start killing people, then whatever. What's really going to be funny is when Sin gets nominated today by someone other than Mia and gets executed and actually is proven to not be the psychopath, more or less. And Sin's going to be very confused. All right, let's go to Rosanna then. Still alive.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I am here to tell you that I'm going to move your balloon a little bit over to your favorite pixie/idiot Insincerity.
Oh, thank you so much. That's
Which one were you? You were Pixie, right?
I was Pixie.
You were Pixie.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're sending you to the VI.
Yep.
All right.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you. The off-script VI, as it were. I don't know if this is actually good for evil, so I don't know what to tell Noku.
I agree. It's funny, but it's not necessarily good.
Yeah, so Sin can't be
but it's
confirmed.
fun.
Sin can't be confirmed as the psychopath right now because of the fact that she's poisoned. However, if she lives and stops being poisoned by Emma, then it will eventually happen. I do agree that the Chef 2 is very scary. It's about whether or not they trust it or not, especially now because Emma is also claiming a Chef 2, which is weird.
Oh, that's fun.
But in addition to that,
And with a virgin who's confirmed at a spot in the circle,
Yeah.
right? So
and also if Noku sees that there's no deaths in the morning, Noku could take the good, getting good as potentially a signal that maybe like, it was either a sink or maybe a goon was hit. I don't know. But either way, I think that good is a fair guess or a fair shake on this one.
I think so too.
All right. Still alive.
Still alive.
I am going to take what was previously neutral, and I am going to tell you that there is a pretty good chance that I am going to change that neutral to a good. Except, you hit the critical roll. It actually is good.
Yeah! Jackpot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know that Avery has a lot of fun doing weird general scales. I like doing excessively, unnecessarily convoluted general scales.
That's true, you do, and the only 3 outcomes are good, neutral, evil. But the way to get there
Exactly.
is convoluted.
I have to spice it up somehow. All right, we take it back, and there's no death.
Yep.
The cats. They are feasting on what's left of Hallow, because nobody else died since then. Nominations are open in approximately 6 minutes. And by the way, it is day 2. That is all.
Hag, Courtier, Poe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goon.
Goon.
Or
Mia, can we chat?
Sure.
The
Molly, can
demon
we catch
sunk
up real
into
quick?
Hallow's dead body.
We can, sincerity.
Who? Chat?
Right back.
Tell me who you think is evil.
Why?
I asked first.
Mia sounded good. Mia claimed Golem to me. Sounds like she's just the Golem. Maybe Emma. Maybe
Emma gave me chef.
Squid. I'm not sure.
Okay, I can solve the squid problem for you. Calamari tonight, I promise.
Oh, good.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Plan.
Oh boy.
The plan.
She asked the wrong person.
Yep.
The license plate said fresh and there were dice in the mirror. What do you want?
What?
You're home to Bel Air.
Emma would never understand that reference, Ryback. Why did you think Emma would ever understand that reference?
Because you just happened to join the chat, and someone in the chat might.
No, I know the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I just
What?
Everyone
You know
knows
the Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
Dude, I'm like 36 years old. Of course I know what the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
This could have been a gamble for chat.
I just figured that you were like 6 years old reading the Iliad. Like, I didn't realize you ever interacted with
Are
pop
those
culture.
mutually exclusive, though?
I'm just saying, Emma. I'm just saying.
West Philadelphia, I was born and raised.
Oh my god, I'm leaving.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I will check in with the other side of my ping and see if my
Sure
info is uber droid.
Do I personally know the refreshments?
Sounds good. It does frame me, which is always fun. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Excellent. Good to know.
Okay. Interesting.
I could still be Mia's marionette.
Yeah, I don't think you are. Having talked to Mia yesterday, I wasn't getting that vibe, but we'll see.
Okay.
What do you want to share?
Oh, so yesterday I was claiming Snake Charmer.
Okay.
And then I got pit hagged.
Ooh.
So I'm not that now, and we can talk more about what I am later.
Okay. I'll just mark down that you were pit hagged. So from your perspective, it has to be Courtier or Goon.
Yeah, or poison
Or
Goon
Poe charge.
Or Poe charge.
Nice to hear that.
Now the problem
So
with this
Sin
is
can
if there's
end the game at
poisoner in
any
play
moment
and they hear me
once she
gossip
sobers
the
up.
demon is the demon, I'll get poisoned. But other than that, it's a perfect plan.
Great. Well, I'm happy for you.
Great.
Thanks.
Later.
Yeah, that would seem ill-advised.
It would be, because knowing that, I doubt I'd get some, actually interesting information off of that. I would probably just get you.
That seems fairly likely. It is very unlikely that I am drunk.
Yeah, very, very unlikely.
Or a goon.
Balloonist or a goon? That's such a spicy thing to claim. Okay.
Yay! You can't execute me today because I'm evil. Or you can execute me today, but I will be sad.
Okay. I see. Balloonist goon. Got it. Sure. I am either the seamstress who already used it or the snake charmer.
Yay, snake.
Oh.
Yeah, we got there.
Okay.
Are you an outsider?
No.
Correct.
Are you an outsider?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Either you are evil or Noku lied to me.
Nogu probably lied to you. What makes you say that?
I'm the balloonist. I saw Noku than you.
Oh. Okay, so I am currently, character type wise, I am currently a minion.
Literally 2 seconds ago that came into my head.
I was
So-
pit-hagged last night. It was funny.
Wonderful. I love that. What have you become?
It's funny.
Are
It'll
you
be
the
in town. It's
psychopath?
fine. Yes.
Are you the psychopath?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But no. So prior to that, I was the fortune teller. I got a no on you,
Okay.
which
Cool.
is why I am okay hard claiming to you,
Who else did you get a no on?
Molly.
Okay, cool. Who are you thinking about killing?
Oh, I consulted with Molly early, and I said, Molly, who do you think is evil? And he said Squid. So that's what's for dinner later. I have heard of 2 chefs. They can take care of it.
Cool. Okay. I've spoken to one chef. They didn't give me.
Leave as soon as I come in. Very rude.
I told them my role before they said anything. They just said it checked out. So yeah.
Okay.
Cannot confirm them. But
Yeah.
if you're golem and want to punch me, feel free. But I'd go for, whoever you obsess of.
Yeah.
Feel free.
I'm not.
Welcome
thanks.
back, everybody. Welcome back. There was something I was going to say. I can't remember what it was. It was something very funny. I don't know. I'll think about it.
While you think about that, Demita, could I please claim psychopath and kill Squid?
Squid?
Squid, please.
Okay. Thank you. Ryback gossips that Emma is good. Any other gossips? Mal gossips one of Emma and Cody is evil. Squid gossips puzzle drunk. Molly gossips that Noku is the demon. Nominations are open.
Ryback will nominate Sincerity.
Can I have a consult?
After this nomination, Ryback nominates Sincerity. Why?
I feel like I'm in deja vu. Sin will understand. But I understand what Squid wants to know. This may be a possible Lleech host or something else, but we can figure that out.
Sin?
I will be so excited, frustrated, all the emotions bubbling up at the same time, and then cramming into the same doorway, like Mr. Burns' infections. All of those emotions about having been pit-hagged into the psychopath and then not being able to kill. It's possible Squid is just a leech and isn't gonna die anyway, but either way, we should probably, yes, that gif. We should probably kill me, and see what happens there.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Sure.
Honestly,
I don't know how to feel about this.
I mean, I feel like I have a little bit more faith in the pit hag than to pit hag the leech host into the psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Five's
nominate
not enough.
Squid.
Before you do, I have to talk to Squid. Hello.
Hello.
We figured it out.
I have no better information. I would like to use my puzzle master ability and say that Sincerity is the puzzle drunk.
And I'm going to show you the name of Ryback.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Would you be a good puzzle drunk candidate, Sin?
Molly nominated Squid.
I want to hear what Squid has to say first, actually, now that we've had a little downtime.
Hello. I am the puzzle master. I guess Sincerity. I got the name Ryback. I think we should kill Ryback today because if Sincerity is the puzzle drunk and Ryback is the demon, he is not going to be the demon after tonight. So if we ever want to get this world out of here, we need to kill Ryback today, right here, right now. You can kill me tomorrow if Ryback isn't the demon. I might be the leech. That's fine. I'm willing to hear those words out. I just say that if we believe me, Ryback is not going to be the demon after tonight. So I nominate Ryback.
Squid
Emma nominates Ryback.
Squid just got in there and was like, Squid is going to nominate Ryback. Okay. Squid, tell me about it.
I have nothing else to say that has not already been said.
Ryback?
That sounded very excited for somebody who puzzle guessed and got me. I'm the bird. I'm fine with this. Unfortunately, I do think we're going to get Squid puzzled, pit hagged tonight because the game will continue, and I'll be dead.
We will need 6 for this to pass.
Bird life chose me, Molly.
That's what most Philadelphia fans tell themselves to be able to sleep at night.
I know of another good way to test if Squid is the demon.
7 is enough. Ryback's on the Ryblock. Emma, you were planning on nominating anyone other than Ryback?
No, I was planning on I was originally going to nominate Squid, but I was convinced by Squid's argument that we should kill Ryback first, and then we can kill Squid tomorrow if the game doesn't end.
Doesn't exactly take a lot to convince you to kill Ryback, does it?
No, it's quite fun.
We did it 3 times that one game.
That wasn't so much a game. That was more of a performance art experience.
It was an experience.
I'll say second call. Actually, no, third call. Final call.
Any experience in which you can kill Ryback multiple times is a positive one, though. Just saying.
Not a lot of panic, huh?
No,
Ryback, what would you prefer to do as far as a form of execution?
Ooh, Tomato, let's just go to the depths of your imagination. You go ahead and pick something.
Okay. Ryback is wearing a Eagles jersey because that is literally the only upper body clothing that he apparently owns, because every time I've seen Ryback, he's wearing an Eagles jersey. And that is enough, as a bird, for the local cats to be like, "Bird!" And they all jump at you. It's adorable. Ryback's executed and dies. Okay, bye. Dead bird.
So domestic cats, they will only eat about a third of what they kill if you let them outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
They decimate local bird populations and other wildlife. This is why you should keep your cat indoors. It's one of the many reasons that you should keep your cats indoors.
There's so many reasons to keep your cats indoors. However, we do have we have a dead Ryback, and now officially Mal cannot be turned good.
True, we can only have an evil goon now. Nice.
Unless Molly does silly things.
That's fair.
Let's go to Emma and see if we're just going to keep poisoning Sen. Please choose a player.
Malachon. She gave a very rude gossip yesterday. Wait, no, gossip's a bluff. I don't care about that. Noku.
Noku? Okay. Thank you. It almost happened. Oh, so sad. It almost happened. So sad.
Almost. Maybe Molly can get in on it.
Poison in general is still pretty important, though.
It is true, yeah. We can definitely mislead them with this.
Let's go to Molly, who surely knows that Wolfie had charged and will not make a demon tonight, right?
They did talk, and the plan is let the charge kills happen, and then the next night do pit hagging.
Sure. Please choose a player and a character.
I hope we did Jackie proud with that last one. That last one was very silly. I gossip that Noku's not the demon, so I'll make Noku the marionette, please.
Noku is the marionette. You got it. Thank you very much. You know what, Molly? Sure thing, Molly. Sure thing. I mean, I actually have to keep the general token. I just have to put the marionette. That's weird. I have to put the marionette reminder, but not actually, because I can't do. This is so convoluted. How dare you pit hag this way, funny. Molly? It's
should we
funny.
tell Noku? Should we maybe turn Noku into the gambler
as the marionette,
or do we think we do more damage as? Do we do more damage with a general?
General's an ongoing bit of info, which is pretty cool. We could tell Noku that they are something else. So the thing is, if he thinks he's something else, it basically confirms...
We could tell Noku he's the goon.
Oh, that's very funny. That is very funny. And if Mal comes... Oh, wait a minute. But then if Mal comes out as Philo goon, that means that Noku's already poisoned. Hiding the hag leaves more ambiguity for the solve. I mean, I guess. Yeah, Noku would basically have to not have a picking role at that point. I guess that makes sense, cookies. But,
that's definitely fair, yeah.
I don't know. I don't hate the idea of saying, Noku, you're the goon.
I think goon is definitely believable.
What a shit show. Molly, what are you doing? All right, let's do it. I'm just going to roll with it.
Having fun.
Yeah, let's go to Noku. Hello.
Hello.
Change your token to goon. You are evil. Or sorry, you are
Yay!
good. Sorry, I apologize. You are good.
Also, yay. I've been claiming goon, and I got what I asked for. Thank you.
You got a blue mustache.
Yippee.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I would like to inform you that Noku is the marionette.
Okay. Sure. I'll accept this. Well, that's unfortunate because I was gonna kill Noku tonight. So, unfortunately, that pit hagging... Ooh, actually, I can take... You know what? I'm gonna leave that be. I'm lined up to be getting turned into the Lleech tomorrow night. So I'm going to leave that be for a potential Lleech host worlds. So I'm going to kill Sincerity first, then Rosanna, then Malachon.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My God. My God.
We did it, lads.
My God. Oh, boy. All right. All right, you know what? Sure. That was literally perfect. This could not have gone better for the evil team.
This was a really fun night, yeah.
Technically, we should not have told Wolfie that Noku was the goon because Emma poisoned Noku, but, I mean, oops, you know? I don't think it really would have mattered all that much.
You mean Marionette?
Marionette, sorry. Yeah, Marionette. All right.
Yeah, I think you're technically correct, but it's not that big a deal.
All right, we go to Mal, and then we start doing night stuff. Rosanna's going to have to do a hard carry for the rest of this game, I think.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Mal. Hello.
Hello.
Turn your mustache upside down. You are evil.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so Rosanna is going to have to know that Sin is basically the goon at that point. Or sorry, is going to have to learn that Sin is a minion. And then we would need to do something afterwards to be able to see what, Rosanna needs to be able to help make this game happen. So let's figure out what that's going to be. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back.
Okay. So, obviously we can't show Emma or Mullibach. Oh, Rosanna's dead. Never mind. Yeah. Y'all are right. That dead token is right fucking there. Thank you, chat, for paying better attention than I am. I am currently eating my dinner, so not 100% here. For a couple of reasons. One being earlier the motion sickness that I was saying fuck off to. Golem kill will solve everything. It could definitely solve a lot. Cody could still just be evil. That's certainly a potential world. But if you trust the chef too, then it is a really strong point to where the evil team is right now. Yes, it is a yummy dinner. It is a I don't know if any of y'all have heard of Factor. It's like a subscription service that you get like pre-packaged meals in. That comes with vegetables and proteins, and every single one that I've had are absolutely delicious. I can't speak to the cost of it because I'm not actually paying for it. I'm currently visiting Mullibach and he's got Factor. But yeah, they're really good. Yes. Shill per Factor. Maybe they'll feature us. True. Anyway, chat has pointed out Rosanna's dead. We don't have to worry about that. This might look like a demon change because there's only going to be the 2 kills.
Muted on stream. I was muted on stream, guys. Yes. Factor sponsorship, maybe. Who knows? All right. We have nothing else to do tonight?
That is correct.
Jesus. Does Factor have non-meat options? I believe they do, man, Timmy.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they do. I think they have vegetarian and vegan options as well.
We'll take a look into it. It's almost like we're advertising already. All right, let's bring them back and let them know the chaos that's ensued. Good morning, town. Lots of kitties. And lots of stuff to feed them. Sincerity is dead. Rosanna is dead.
Aww.
Nom's in 5.
Dead.
I was gonna try to keep
Hello, quick chat.
Yep.
Why is it 0 into 2?
Can I
this one
talk to
could be a
Mullibach?
Yeah.
Hit a
Wolfie,
Mia, can we
Just roll,
okay.
it's 9.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Noku.
yeah. Let's chat, Wolfie.
So Rosanna evil.
That's why people were asking me in the night if I thought I could be puzzle drunk or Lleech hosted. If not, it's somewhere in the Wolfie through Noku range. Because the other half of the board does not have a chef 2 in it. Yeah.
I
will let you think
suppose it
about
could
that.
be like Malishon through Mia.
It could be, and Rosanna dies just to hide it. I kind of thought Mia
Or
was
Rosanna
gonna.
got pit hagged somewhere.
True. I kind of thought Mia was gonna prove himself.
Not to wake up. And I was curious to see if that was a one night poisoning. If I am poisoned, or maybe you're just evil. That is a distinct possibility.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. So you think I'm evil? That's good enough. Fine, honestly. So you think you're? Do you think you're puzzle drunk, or?
I might be. I like if Squid is good, and it's proven that Sin wasn't puzzle drunk, so I probably am puzzle drunk.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. And you think you're puzzle drunk specifically? Your info's framing you and me or the other person?
Yeah, my info appears to be framing you.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I have the chef token. You don't have to believe that. But I hard claimed it first conversation, so I certainly had my bluff ready to go.
I kind of don't believe it. Maybe Sin was the pit hag. You're also evil, but we can figure that out later.
Okay.
Because that rise
Yeah.
up on Mia on day one was a little weird from the.
I had my hand up because of all the people I'd talked to. Mia's claims felt okay to die on day one.
I'm going to watch that VOD back because I feel like the three of you rose up.
Malashawn nominated Mia, and I think I was the first person outside of Mal to put my hand up. And then I was surprised how many hands were up when it got to me, but not in a way that I was able to react to. But what about you? What are you willing to tell me?
I claimed in town.
Were you the seamstress, or did you claim something else?
I mean, your hostess did, so there goes Ryback's world.
No, yeah, I mean, I think I died today anyways. But I don't think I see many of the worlds where I'm evil. Because if I'm the leech, then my host is dead. If I'm not the leech anymore, then we had 2 kills. From a hag demon change where I changed demon types and they killed 2 people off of that. I guess that's the world. But even then, why would we do that instead of just making someone else?
I mean, obviously, I'd say this because I'm one of the people who died, but I do not believe that Sin was the demon, and I was not the demon. So that was not a demon change unless it was same person to different demon, which I doubt. I think it's just Shab, probably, or Mully's gossip killed.
Oh, Molly is gossip?
Apparently.
I mean, I think it could have been Pocharge night 1, night 2, kill, hit the goon.
That's, oh my god, there's too many possibilities in this game, Squid.
There is. But I don't know what's happening with Sin. They could have just been poisoned. I probably jumped the gun a little too much on it, but I'm the puzzle master. I thought I was going to die anyways, so why not take the shot while I have it?
Squid, I think your choice was super useful because Sin was the fortune teller before she got changed, so knowing that info's sober is useful. Unless obviously double poison.
I was gonna say at least sober from my ability.
Yeah, but there's still info, and yeah,
shots
I don't
to
know.
Atreides.
I think we should kill Noku.
Go follow Atreides. We stand Atreides.
Well, that could be locking in an evil.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that's me.
Understandable. I think I agree. I think we find the leech first, and then we can dive into leech host worlds.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Hello, everybody.
No, Mia! My last leg!
Yeah, speaking of Mullabot, can I talk to you tomorrow?
Sure.
I am going to say that nominations are, in fact, Pen.
Oh, Sin, you should have tried again. You could have just been poisoned.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead. You forgot you died. I'm sorry.
So Cody, is your stuff like out there in the wild?
Yeah, I've been telling everybody today. I am a chef with it too. That's why to me Ryback was evil if Squid was demon. If I'm sober.
Rosanna, what were you?
I was the balloonist. I basically learned that Noku's not a minion.
Squid has gossiped that the demon has not changed person or type this game.
I learned Noku on the first night and Sincerity on the second. I went to talk to Sincerity to say that I had learned her before she told me she was a psychopath. So, yeah, that just means Noku's not a minion. So, demon, all good.
I'm going to say second call.
Interesting. Okay, well, Cody's info is pretty suggestive, given the setup of the Grim right now. If I'm not...
Does make me a god puzzle drunk, but
that feels like puzzle drunk or Lleech house to me.
I'll nominate Squid.
Emma nominates Squid, and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
I generally don't like hunting for leech hosts until we know we have the leech. I think if we have a leech, it's just Squid, right? So, I don't know. Seems reasonable.
Squid?
If I'm the leech, my host died. Well, if I'm the leech, it's I don't know how you explained double deaths last night. I mean, granted, there's a lot of ways to explain it. I just don't know them based on what I know of the Grim right now. If that was a demon change, then I'm not the demon anymore, because why would you take me from being probably the leech and not dying to a demon that most definitely can die during the day? So, yeah. Or why wouldn't you just make a separate minion the demon? I am just a spent puzzle master. It's not like Fangu is on the script. You can kill me to close worlds. I just don't think they're there.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
I feel like Squid's fighting awful hard for a spent puzzle master on 8.
I think if we...
Who survived a psychopath attack. Why can't we get the votes on this? This is wild.
Isn't there info, like, clearing Squid if we believe a gossip.
4 is enough.
I don't think
Squid's
Squid
on
is
the
currently the leech. That wouldn't make sense.
Ryback
think Rosanna
is a
could have
dead
been the
vote for
leech.
what it's worth.
Amazing.
Squid nominates Emma.
Squid nominates Emma. Uno reverse card. Tell me about it.
1, fuck you, Ryback, and your dead vote. Love you. And 2, if we want to clear Chef 2 worlds, let's kill into the middle of all of them.
How do you feel about that, Emma?
I think Cody is probably evil, based on information I've heard. So I'm not particularly buying the Chef 2 world.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
Right, hyphen line, rise up.
Yeah, I just don't like this at all.
Mal, why do you think I'm more likely leech or puzzle drunk given your info?
5 is enough. Emma's on the block.
That was a very large lift.
Yeah.
It's all
Is
people
it
that I
just-
think
There
are
are,
good.
there are two worlds here. One is Emma's evil, or one is
Like,
that
the
was
Chef...
Squid
There
the
is
demon.
either no Chef 2 or...
Yeah.
There is
fine, Emma.
seamstress info that says Emma and I are different on different teams, and I'm curious why
Yes.
the seamstress seems to be not
5.
wanting to kill either of us today.
4.
Is the seamstress? I'm losing my mind.
We have
2.
a seamstress.
1.
That is news to me.
In a way.
Emma, what is your preferred method of execution?
By claiming Moonchild and picking Cody.
Well, you actually... I mean, if I did that before you're executed, it actually doesn't count because you're not dead at that point. So
Alright, I'll claim Moonchild and pick Cody now, then.
Oh, I didn't actually say that you were dead, though. I just put the shroud on your token.
Alright.
So. I didn't even know that you were
Debate.
even executed at this point. I mean, really, order of operations, Emma. I mean, come on. Emma is executed and dies. Okay. All right. Emma is executed and dies.
Yeah, alright, I claim Moonchild and pick Cody.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, bye.
What a fun claim.
What a fun claim indeed. So yeah. I think if Mia doesn't get killed tonight, it's yeah. Anyway.
Most likely isn't, because we're gonna get that pit hack change, right?
Oh, that's right. Molly's probably going to turn Wolfie into the leech.
I would love for Mia to get hosted. I think that would be extremely fun.
That would be very fun. Let's go to Molly. Hello.
Hello.
Please choose a player and a character.
Wolfie wanted to be the leech, so I'll make Wolfie the leech.
Wolfie is the leech. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hi.
You are the leech.
Wonderful.
Please choose a host, and then I will ask you to choose a kill.
So, who? Well, I'm not hosting Squid. Cody is the main host candidate, so I'm not gonna choose Cody either. Mal, I think, is the evil goon, so that's a possibility. You know what? I'm just gonna pick Mia because that was the plan. So we're gonna stick by the plan, and I'm gonna host Mia. And then I will kill Malashan, please.
Will you, though?
That's a great question. Probably not.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So, as we know, deaths are arbitrary in this situation. Deaths are arbitrary. However, a evil player has picked the goon. Regardless of whether there is a ability in play that makes it so that... Oh my god. Okay, Mal is poisoning Wolfie. Wolfie is no longer poisoning Mia.
Yeah, that's true. Mia is currently unpoisoned, although it's worth noting that the leech host choice gets picked first, which means that that poisoning will come back.
Correct. However, Wolfie is goon drunk, and we don't have necessarily a kill.
If
And I
Wolfie
feel
is punched today, Wolfie dies. No, because the golem can't kill a demon.
The golem can't kill a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I want to make sure these tokens are correct because this is important. Wolfie is goon drunk. Mal is still evil.
Yep.
Mia is the host, but is not currently poisoned. Noku is
We could also simply disregard the choice entirely.
I mean, we can disregard the kill. We can't disregard the choice.
I don't know. I think it's definitely ambiguous.
I think deaths are arbitrary. I think that's what it is. Is that and remember, if a drunk or a marionette who has no ability picks Mal, Mal will.
Yeah, I am aware of that ruling. That is not what is in contest here. Like I'm not contesting that at all. Yeah, essentially, we can just say that we never woke Wolfie for like a second pick of a kill.
We could.
Um,
How does this
it's-
play out in the day?
It's a ruling that's not like 100% agreed on, to be fair. The Pit Hag Almanac entry is a little bit ambiguous in some of its wording, and it could be interpreted either way. So
you can absolutely skip
I
waking the demon on
personally
Pit Hag
choose to believe that you can skip waking the demon on Pit Hag Nights to not ask them for their choice.
Should we clarify with Wolfie that we did not get their choice?
Eh.
It also solves Pit Hag Poe.
Yes, the big problem with Pit Hag Poe is that if you always get their choice, then objectively the correct thing to do is always to charge.
Yeah.
So if you simply say that I can choose to not wake a demon, then you don't have that issue.
The current situation right now is that Mia is a host but is not poisoned. Wolfie is a goon-drunked leech who has a host but is not therefore immortal and can be executed.
The problem is that I think Mia probably picks Wolfie, and then Wolfie would get executed, and Wolfie can die today if we leave things as they are.
Okay. I mean, all right. So I think you definitely tell Wolfie.
We have to make the decision really fast, though. It's already been a long night.
All right. Let's just go with it then. We will tell Wolfie you didn't actually get woken up tonight to make a kill.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hello.
Hello?
I would like to inform you that you were actually never woken up to make a demon kill tonight.
Okay. Sure.
We woke you up to
that's
choose a host,
fine.
but we did not wake you up to choose a kill.
Okay.
That's
sure.
it. Thank you.
Thanks.
So who do we kill?
Nobody.
Yeah, I didn't think we should kill anybody. That's going to signal Pit Hag demon change.
Yeah, that's fine.
Should we tell Noku something else?
Nah.
All right. Let's just bring him back then. Hello, folks. Beautiful day. Except, of course, for the players who've already died. Nobody died last night.
Oh my god.
Nominations are, in fact, in 4 minutes.
Malashan, can we chat?
Sure, I'll follow you.
So if we X today, we go straight to final 3, is that right?
Yes.
Cool. Wonderful. Just keep getting incorrect info. I'm the chambermaid, and I picked you and got a 1, and a player that is claiming not to wake. I keep getting incorrect info. All right. Do you mind sharing anything? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I am the philosopher seamstress who used it night 2.
Ooh, fun. Philo-seam. Alrighty, thank
Leech
you.
host if there is a leech, but I'm struggling, like Mully, I'm struggling to make that world work.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So I could have been. I think if I was a leech host, I was a leech host when I used it, but I'm not now. And the 2 Death Knight was a demon change, so I don't think it's a leech anymore.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Thank you.
Good luck.
If the Pit Hag turned Squid into a different demon and then turned them back,
Yeah.
Why? Wolfie, can we chat?
Has anybody been Pit Hag since Sin?
Hello.
What are you?
I'm the chambermaid. I keep getting blatantly wrong info.
Okay, elaborate.
Okay, so I got allegedly good info on night 1 on Squid and Cody. I got a 1.
Okay.
And then night 2, I got a 2 on Mia and Rosanna. Don't know what that's about. Incorrect info. Night 3, I got a 1 on Mully and Mia. Again, incorrect info. And then
Unless Mia's not.
Unless
what
Mia's
she's
evil.
claiming.
Yeah. And then night 4, I got a 1 on Cody and Malashan. So again, incorrect info based on what I've heard from Mal. So
Yeah.
So Leech host or puzzle master drunk, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, or picking evil players.
That's true. Also, always a possibility.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Panic
Squid
the hell,
was
I
super
got-
resistant to being executed yesterday. No one
Super
wanted to
resistant.
vote for it.
I made a valid defense, then counter-nommed because I know I'm not the demon. And panicked as hell for sincerity, I puzzle master guessed and got you.
And you were
If
excited,
we're-
and then you still fought to live.
Because I'm good.
The whole thing
There's like
was
no world where
execute
Ryback and
Ryback,
Squid
then
are both evil, right? So that's not where a Chef 2 is.
There's not a Chef 2 on the
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if I mean, I guess if you were evil, then I'd probably eat your Chef 2, but I'm not.
so Squid, in your theory that Sincerity is a marionette, are you saying that Sincerity lied about becoming the psychopath?
Oh wait, no, that's not how Marionette works.
Yeah, Sin
my
would just
bad.
be the evil psychopath.
You can't
if
think of a
bad.
psychopath.
Mario. So
Never mind. I forgot how Marionette works, guys.
So Marionette only says that you think you're good. If I'm told I'm the good psychopath, I'm still thinking I'm good.
It says you think you are a good character.
Yeah.
The psychopath is not a good character.
Characters are townsfolk and outsiders.
I'm going to say nominations are not closed anymore. They are open.
There's a golem. Could you nominate me, please?
I'm going to nominate Cody.
Molly nominates Cody. Why?
I feel most secure about this not making us lose to a Poe charge.
Cody.
I wish you'd left space in case there is a golem who wanted to nominate me instead. I'm okay to die here, though.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
The person who claimed golem to me has had their chance.
I am beginning to wonder if the person who claimed golem is not the golem, which is
Fair.
why I specifically want them to punch today.
4
Punch
is
me,
enough.
punch me.
If that was a Poe charge and a golem punches, then this is final day, right?
Yep. Yes, that's the issue.
Yes.
We could
I
lift
would...
onto the pinched person.
Yeah, we'd have to.
Right.
Wolfie, have you learned anything?
I got more incorrect info.
Second call.
I hate that, Wolfie.
God, I hate that so much.
Yeah.
Wolfie's info says Mia is evil.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain last night's info though. Is the thing.
Who is your?
Who did
info
you
wrong
pick?
on? Yeah.
Do you want me just to post my info? I
Yes.
can.
Yes, please.
All right. Here's all the fun, juicy chambermaid info that I have. Yeah, take a look through that, I guess.
Oh, that's
Uh,
spicy on Mia.
Mia,
final
you're the
call.
goon.
This is final call. Oh,
You can tell us if you're the goon, Mia. It'll be okay.
I'm not the goon.
This info looks like you're the goon.
You're the
It
goon,
looks
or
like
you have
you're
no
the-
ability if you don't do anything.
It looks like Cody is the goon, or me is the goon and Cody is evil from this info.
Sorry, is this final call?
5.
I'll
4.
nominate Wolfie.
Mia nominates Wolfie. Why?
Oh.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, wow, okay. Well, that solves something. Maybe I'm the puzzle drunk. Maybe I'm the puzzle drunk. I honestly I didn't really expect this to happen. Okay. Yeah, I'm the golem.
All right. I don't know how to feel about getting golem punched and it not actually hitting me. Execute me if you want. Mia's probably evil. Although I doubt the demon, but it's a possibility.
We would need 4 for this to pass. Sorry, 4 to tie, 5 to pass. I apologize.
I think this is unfortunately clarifying for exactly me because I believe Squid in this world.
1 is not enough. 5.
I think I might be the Lleech host then if you're puzzle drunk.
4, 3, 2, 1. Cody, what's your preferred method of execution?
Kitchen fire.
Oh. So again, this is a town full of kittens, and this is a kitten-themed game. So when you said kitchen fire, town instead decided to mishear
fire.
that. It's a kitten fire, and that doesn't mean that there's anything bad happening to the kittens. The kittens did nothing. Nothing bad is happening to them. They started the fire.
Kitten started the fire.
It's been always burning since they were kittens.
Since the clock tower's been since the clock hand's been turning.
That's good. We got a banger on our hands.
Since they were purring, obviously.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Rosanna.
Oh,
No.
oh.
Well done, Rosanna. Cody has been executed and dies adorably, and the game is going to sleep. Wow. All right.
Excellent day. Big fan of everything that happened there.
Kev whatev. Oh, red goon on the old app. Yeah, we're doing it. And good psychopath. Blue psychopath. Things are happening. All right, Molly's gonna get us. Who the fuck knows what Molly is gonna do right here? Molly might just change Wolfie into another demon to get the host out.
Maybe.
I have no idea. I wouldn't know what to do.
I
with
doubt
fucking
it.
Pit hack in this situation. I don't know. Let's go to Molly. Please choose a player and a character.
Okay, so I have to know. So I'm gonna try to make myself the golem.
Okay, that's your choice.
That's what I'm doing for tonight. Yes, because I have to know.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Please choose a player.
When picking my Lleech host, I completely forgot that I was framing Mia as evil. So that's fun. I'm now hosting the person I framed.
Listen,
So I
it's fine. It's just goon framing, right?
Yeah, yup. I gotta pivot hard. I think I know who the actual goon is, and I'm fairly confident that that's Malshan. I'm going to kill Noku, please, because I assume that's what you're here for.
That is what I'm here for, yes.
Yes.
All right, killing
Thank
Noku,
you.
please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, hear me out. We tell Noku that Noku's been changed to the Raven Keeper before they die.
So the issue that I have is like there'd have to be so many evils alive at that point in order for Noku to have been. Noku would have had to have been poisoned, then pit hagged, then demon killed. It's technically viable. We could do that, but I actually think that might be worse for evil.
Yeah, that's why I would do it. Evil's running away with this, I think. I don't care that Mia and Wolfie are going to go back and forth with nominations. I don't think that Mia is actually that safe. Or I don't think that Mia is that likely to actually get killed. I think that the town is pulling on it, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to pull that way. So I'm actually trying to figure out a way to maybe help Good a little bit.
I'm not sure that they need it. I wouldn't use a marionette to help the good team, really.
All right. So we just kill Noku.
Like they have the golem claim from Mia, so Mia, whether good or evil, is going to simply just not nominate for the rest of the game, right? So they kind of have to treat tomorrow like a potential final 3 in the world where Mia is good and Wolfie's just a demon. So
all right, Noku's just dead then. That's it.
Yeah, I think the fact that Noku's going to have died a goon and not having flipped is enough information to Noku that like I was pit hagged into the marionette to solve that potential world.
All right, I guess my worry is that I look at that pit hag demon or that pit hag token, and I'm wondering if this pit hag lives one more day. Like, I don't know. I'm worried about some of the things that could happen if they execute a good player and Wolfie's still alive. It could be like Wolfie Mia, like they kill Squid, for example. Like
Sometimes it's not your job as a storyteller to guarantee that it definitely gets to final 3. Sometimes the evil team just made some really fun and interesting plays and misled the good team for long enough that they end up in a position where good is going to really struggle.
All right. Well, we're gonna kill Noku and that's it?
Yeah.
Good morning, town. The cats are being incredibly well fed tonight. Well, this morning, I should say, after they get up, which is because Noku died. And so did no one else. Nominations are open in 3 minutes.
You know, I'm really glad Noku died. Sorry, Noku.
I
really glad
I want to say what I was because that's I was the general, and then on the 3rd night I was turned into the goon, and I didn't turn evil at all.
What?
I don't know why.
Helps a lot.
How is that
possible?
Was I?
Who picks before?
Is there a living snake charmer? Mia, are you actually the snake charmer?
No, I'm not the snake charmer. I would, if I were the snake charmer, you would hear that the demon had changed by now. I'm sorry.
Noku, there is one world in which you weren't picked by anyone, and that's that you were puzzle drunk.
That is
Oh my
possible.
god, that's probably it.
Yeah, I was thinking a snake charmer or something like that. Okay.
Wait, then I'm not puzzle drunk.
You could also have been actually the marionette who was told you're the goon.
It's true.
Does anyone want to look at the chambermaid info I put in chat? Because
in that world, Noku's lying about
Yeah.
being made the goon, right? Because if they're the marionette who got made into the goon, then they wouldn't have died.
Well, they only thought they were the goon.
It's worth noting we have 2 executions, y'all.
We do.
Wolfie, who did you pick? You posted the new one?
Yeah, I posted it.
Oh
in
yeah, I
chat.
see it. Okay. Yeah, that's not surprising.
I mean, are we killing Wolfie or Mia?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd rather kill Wolfie for sure.
Like,
Would you, Mia?
I'm just drunk. I don't know what's happening here.
I would rather kill Wolfie. Alas, I cannot nominate them. So
I'm completely fine with this, for the
I can
record.
nominate Wolfie. I think that's the most we can clear.
I'd
that
like
and
to execute Mia so we don't end up with a situation where there's a player who can't nominate in final 3.
okay, you know that's
Does
kind
that
of
seem
fair.
reasonable?
That's kind of fair.
That is fair.
Why, Mia doesn't seem to be read as demon, so why would Mia live in final 3?
Because
I mean, only one person's gonna die.
Because she
That's
can't
true.
nominate Wolfie.
That's completely
If
fair.
Mia is the only good player in final 3, we've lost. I don't think Mia
True.
is good, but in the world where she is.
Well, if we execute Wolfie, then Mia is good and Wolfie's evil, or
Yeah.
well, Mia is evil anyway and Wolfie is good. I don't think that's that big of a
In the
problem.
in the world where Mia is good, then you just kill me, right?
Mia, why were you
Like-
so? Sorry, Wolfie. I thought you were done. Why were you so reticent to nom yesterday when we thought it might be a Poe charge and you were probably just gonna die and not get to use your ability at all?
Navean, can I talk to you in the private consult for a sec?
Absolutely.
Because I thought I was the frame because I knew the chambermaid info. So I thought it was relatively unlikely that I was going to get killed. if their evil's dead.
Yeah, but you can't nom like.
I would still have my nom because
Yeah, but if you nom wrong, it's really bad.
That's true. I mean, honestly, it was like pretty greedy. Yeah, no, I was just on a lark mostly.
Fair. I am just good Ryback, I swear.
I don't see how the Chef 2. Okay, the Chef 2 doesn't work with the people who I personally think are evil, but maybe I'm just wrong.
I mean, if I'm good, Emma's evil, and then Emma and Wolfie and Mully are the Chef 2.
Sorry, everyone.
I think Wolfie Demon, Mullybach is the pit hag, and
Okay.
Emma is Marinette or something.
Yeah, so for those of you who didn't hear, Rosanna had to drop suddenly, so we are going to just take a quick little break to see if we could potentially find a substitute for Rosanna really quick. I guess we'll take Because. I will change Rosanna's name to Because and vacate the seat. As these things happen, guys, you know, you just got to kind of roll with it as you do. Vacate the seat.
Oh, it's got to be Lifey, actually.
All right, well, then we are doing Lifey instead. These things happen, folks. Sometimes it happens. This is nice when we do have the ability to have a substitute, which obviously we've not always had the ability to do so. And thank you for helping us out, Lifey. We do appreciate it. Lifey is going to get a seat somewhere. Also, thank you to Because for volunteering as well. So Lifey has a seat.
Lifey, if you want to come down with me into a private channel, I will fill you in on Rosanna's pertinent information. Unfortunately, I won't be able to tell you everything public, but hopefully other players can help fill you in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh no, the snitch tool, the dreaded snitch tool. I'll work on that. While we're waiting, guys, really quick question. Does anyone have, by chance, a preferred Disney princess?
Mulan.
That's a good answer.
That's a good one.
That's it?
Does it have to be the official Disney princess, or can it be just a princess from Disney franchise? Because if the other Kida from Atlantis.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, I don't know, the alien queen at this point, because Disney fucking...
No, if we're going this far, I'm going to pick Kylo Ren because it's funny.
Kylo Ren actually is a pretty good Disney princess, not gonna lie.
He's absolutely a Disney princess.
Love him.
I see in chat Mulan and Moana. Is Moana Pixar? No, Moana's Disney.
Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine then. Let's see, that was seat number 5, I believe, in the snitch tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the snitch tool. 5 o'clock with 6 in the snitch tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Replace. Kuzco is the best Disney princess. Facts. Okay, chat, that's a good choice.
Hell yeah.
Wait, no, Kuzco isn't Disney. That was DreamWorks, wasn't it?
That's Disney.
Emperor's New Groove was a Disney film?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Was Road to El Dorado a Disney film?
No.
No.
The animation styles are so similar, though. Huh. Is Moana an official princess, asks Kev? I mean, I'm pretty sure, right? Like...
She's the daughter of the chief, so yeah.
I think Film Theory did an episode on this.
Well, because, all right, remember they did the thing with where they had all the princesses and they're all... What was that, like Shrek 3 or whatever it was, where they had all the princesses together or whatever it was?
That was Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wreck-It Ralph 2, thank you. Wreck-It Ralph 2, where they had all the princesses together. Pixar princesses were in there, so that counts. I would say that counts. I don't know. We'd have to, you know what we need? We need an official Disney lore book as to whether or not that counts. Holly Gennaro is a Disney princess? How dare you, Ryback? Lifey, do you feel like you are appropriately up to date?
Yeah, and I'll try my best.
Okay. Yeah, so everything seems to be okay. I'm going to say nominations are, in fact, open.
I'll post all my info again for Lifey's sake, and just so everyone can have it in one place.
I'll nominate Wolfie.
Malachon nominates Wolfie. Why?
I understand the concern with Mia, but I think Mia's good, and I think we have at least 2 good players alive, so I'm okay with having Mia get to final 3 if that's what it takes. About 2, 3 good alive, and I think Wolfie's just the most likely demon here because the information's clearly wrong, and I think we just have like dead evils around the Grim.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mia's either evil or poisoned, and I think I'm just the Lleech host, so yeah, let's do it.
We would need 3 for this to pass. Dead vote.
Oh. Yeah, I hate the hands on that.
Yep.
5 is enough. Wolfie's on the block.
I mean, Wolfie will nominate Mia?
Wolfie nominates Mia. Why?
Obviously, it's either me or Mia. I'm perfectly fine with being executed. I think Mia's evil in worlds where I am good. Or, yeah, in most worlds.
How do you feel, Mia?
Yeah, I'm fine dying here. I'm like so confused by the social dynamics of what's going on. Like Wolfie's info frames me, but Wolfie is not really pushing, and Malishan thinks I'm good, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I think I have no idea what's happening in this game, so I'm fine. I'm fine to die.
We would need 4 to tie, 5 to pass.
But obviously, I would prefer to kill Wolfie because, well, yeah, reasons.
High five. I missed. Damn it.
Rip.
1 is not enough. I also want to mention that apparently front and center on the Disney Princesses webpage is Moana. Just FYI. Thanks for the research, chat. I appreciate it. Say final call. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wolfie, what's your preferred method of execution?
Raindrops on roses.
And Whiskers on kittens. Some of my favorite things include killing Wolfie, just because. I also like killing Ryback. Well, I definitely like killing Ryback more. Wolfie is executed and does not die. Everyone go to sleep.
Yippee!
Wolfie kills Squid, or Mollybach does some shenanigans, and that's GG.
Almost certainly.
Has to convince Ryback, but I'm pretty sure Ryback will go along with it. But I mean, Ryback's evil. Or sorry, Malishan, and she knows she's evil,
Mal's just evil, and I think Mal probably knows with the chef too what's up, and is just not gonna yeah.
All right, let's go to Molly. Player and a character.
Yeah, I realized after it didn't work that there were better choices I could have made, but it's fine. The game can keep going. It's okay. It'll be more fun for the good team. Choices I could have made include myself as the gambler.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. You have the murder dice again.
Yeah, but it's too late.
I know, but still, you do have the murder dice. What a throwback.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hello.
Howdy.
Please Blair.
I think Mully has outlived his usefulness, unfortunately. So Mully will be the kill. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
Wolfie
It's
killed
fixed now.
Mully. And because Wolfie killed Mully, Squid can nominate.
Yeah, interesting choice.
Yeah, I am surprised. But you know what? The game continues. Very interesting.
Yeah, it does.
All right, let's bring him back. Good morning, town. Beautiful day, except for Mullybach, who is splayed across the Mully block. Nominations are open in 2 minutes.
Well,
So,
did you kill
it's
your minion?
Okay, so it's safe to sleep unless Mia's the host. So the options are like sleep or execute Mia, I think, and gamble on Mia not being the host.
Oh god.
I'm just glad I can give up on that chambermaid bluff now.
Like, there's no reason to execute anybody but Mia today, right?
It's final score. There's no reason to execute anyone today.
Well, the problem is that Mia cannot nominate, so there would be a
Alright.
reason, except it's
yeah,
definitely a
true.
leech.
And just to get a
Okay.
rules clarification, even if I'm like confident, let's say that I'm the Lleech host, it's like against the rules for me to nominate, right? Because I don't know for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not
that's-
mechanically certain, so yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay.
I mean, if you
Malishan,
execute Mia, the game's just over. Either way, right?
I think we should
that is
guess
true.
today, to
I
be
think you
honest.
should kill me, but whether it's today or tomorrow, I don't care.
Can we get a round robin?
yeah.
I'm still
We'll
confused.
facilitate a round robin, and I am going to start with Squid.
I'm the puzzle master. After Sin tried to kill me and it didn't work, I guessed Sin and got the name right back.
Noku.
I started as the general, I got neutral, good, and then I was turned into a goon on night 3.
Cody.
Chef with a 2.
Sincerity.
I was a starting fortune teller, got a no on formerly Rosanna, currently Lifey, and Molly. And then I got pit hag into the psychopath, and then I tried to kill Squid, and I couldn't kill Squid, and it was very upsetting.
Mia.
Golem, I held for probably too long in retrospect. Then I thought that we were in a really good spot, and now I'm very sad.
Lifey / Rosanna.
Balloonist, Learn Noku Night 1 and Sincerity Night 2.
Val.
Philo, Seamstress, Night 2 got no on Emma and Cody. I know people are building worlds where Emma's a chef too, but I socially just don't think it works. That'd mean Molly's evil, and I don't believe that. So I think I'm the host.
Hallow.
I'm the Lleech.
Wolfie.
Gabala.
Emma.
I'm the Moonchild. I picked Cody, who didn't die.
Molly.
I gossip that Sin was the demon and Noku's the demon.
Ryback.
Go birds.
How dare you. And that was your round robin presented this week by Oh my god, I just realized something. Why am I not sponsoring Red Robin with our round robins? Oh, I'm so going to start shilling for Red Robin when I start doing round robins at this point. But for now, it's Chipotle. Okay. Nominations are open.
Sorry, guys. I'm actually the virgin. I'm
Alright.
not the Chapelet. I'm the virgin, definitely.
Oh, are you and Hallow in a role swap?
Yeah. Wolfie nominates Mia.
Wolfie nominates Mia. Why?
Because Mia's definitely my Lleech host, and you should kill Mia.
Mia?
It goes against every fiber in my being to say, yeah, I want to die, but I feel like Malashan's Seamstress No is like plausible, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't super want to kill that. And Squid had so much attention. I just don't know. I think I very well could be it. That the hand, I do think we should go today. Just because I'm screwed, potentially, if we wait. So
we would need 2 for this to pass.
I think it's me or Squid, and I can't nominate Squid. So.
Oh, I hate Emma's hand. I hate Emma's hand. I'm leaving it.
5 is enough. Mia's on the block. This can be beat.
Malashan nominate Malashan.
Mal nominates Mal. Why?
I really think it's me. I understand why people think it could be Mia or Squid, but I just don't believe the world that my info's selling, so I'd rather kill me today if we're going to have to kill.
We would need... do you want a defense? Do you want a defense, Mel?
No.
Okay, she didn't want a defense. We would need 5 to tie, 6 to pass.
Oh no, my Lleech host is getting executed. I better lift this.
Solidarity vote, Wolfie. We're tied together one way or another.
3 is not enough. Say final call. 5.
I feel so bad. Oh no.
2. 1.
Squid
Mia.
nominate Squid.
I got there a little bit too late. I already said the Mia. Mia,
Control key work.
how would you prefer to be executed?
By indecision.
By indecision. I think we would actually in particularly call this a split decision because town was pretty split down the middle. Mia is executed and dies. And so does Wolfie. Congratulations to the good team. Well done, good
Oh my
team.
god.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought Wolfie was bluffing us there, but I wasn't sure.
Okay,
All right.
just to be clear. Oh, sorry, go on.
Okay, go ahead. Do ahead, Wolfie.
Okay, so I'm gonna spoil a little bit of the Grim just because I want to give context to this. I was turned into the Lleech host later in the game, and I the Lleech, yes, thank you. And I very much forgot that I was framing Mia as evil, and decided to host Mia. And I was like, oh no, I have to pivot hard because what do I do now? So I had to get myself executed, and I forgot to tell my fellow evil team that I hosted Mia. So whoopsie.
I would like to start this Grim off by talking about the lovely people who maintain clocktower.live. And the reason being is because that game ended with three character tokens that are not their correct alignment. I could not have done that. There would actually have been a 4th. I'll get into that in a second. There are actually 3 character tokens on here that are not the right color. And clocktower.live now has the functionality of being able to change colors of characters to things that they are not, which is super dope. I'd like to start talking specifically about those particular characters. Well, one of those particular characters, and that's Sincerity, your good psychopath. Sincerity started your game as your fortune teller, as she said, and then was changed by the pit hag into the psychopath on night 2. Sin was also, however, poisoned by Emma the Poisoner on night 2. This was a coordinated assault on Sincerity by Emma and Mollybach, your pit hag. Not your ending pit hag. I'll get into that in a second. But yes, it was a coordinated assault. Emma, your poisoner, and Molly, your pit hag, decided to both target Sincerity on game 2 or night 2 to make Sin into a good poison psychopath who swung the axe and did not kill. Because of course they did. We then had, let's keep going. We had Mia, your golem. Just your golem. Just straight up your golem. And had a pick that just needed to go and just didn't go. But did go on exactly the wrong day. Or the right day, depending on your perspective. Rosanna / Lifey was your balloonist, who saw 2 minions. That's right, 2 minions.
Not in a row.
Not in a row. And not ever really intentionally not starting minions. Lifey was originally shown Noku, who started the game as your general, and got good info on day 1. And then picked Sincerity, who was shown Sincerity, your goon, who actually your psychopath, who started the game as your fortune teller, which means that Lifey actually was originally shown a starting townsfolk and then a starting townsfolk. Both of those starting townsfolk ended the game as minions. Why? Because Mullibok decided to turn Noku into the marionette on night 3. The good marionette.
And we decided it would be fun to tell Noku he became the goon.
Especially after Malachon, your philosopher, decided to actually become the goon, and therefore got picked by evil after the Poe charge on night 2. So when Sincerity and Lifey / Rosanna were killed, the third pick was Malachon, the goon, who became evil, and at that point there were no more good pickers left. Mal was locked in as an evil goon. Mal was the Philo who became the goon, or who gained the goon ability, which meant that Noku, could be shown the goon anyway, but either way. So that's how it ended up working out. Hallow was your virgin, nominated themselves on day 2, or day 1 to make it happen. Wolfie was your starting Poe, who charged on night 2 and then killed 3 in night 3, and then Mully changed Wolfie over to the Lleech so that they could do Lleech things, which is when they hosted Mia. Now here's the thing, though. Okay. And by the way, Ryback was your Raven Keeper, who was the actual puzzle drunk. Sorry, Squid, my actual puzzle master. There was no chance you were ever going to guess that Ryback was in fact the drunk. But it was really funny that we showed you your puzzle drunk as the demon when you picked Sincerity. That was very funny. I enjoyed it a lot. But let's talk about what actually happened on the night, night 4, when Mullibok decided to pit Hag Wolfie into the Lleech. Now, on that night, Wolfie was woken and said, "You're the Lleech, pick a host, pick a player, maybe they die." Wolfie decided to host Mia, the golem, and then tried to kill Malachon. Now, we were in a very tough position at that point because Mal was the goon who was already evil. Wolfie would have picked Mal, the goon, and then would have become poisoned. There would have been a host token on Mia. Wolfie would have been drunk. Mia would have not had the ability, or would have had the ability, the golem ability, and would have punched. It was a very tricky scenario. So we eventually decided that we straight up told Wolfie, the pick that you made on Mal to kill that night, we did not actually wake you that night. And the reason we did that is because Pit Hag arbitrary kills. It made way more sense to just do that, because otherwise the whole game was going to basically fall apart with Malachon goon drunking Wolfie the Lleech, who was Lleech hosting Mia, and then it all going backwards because everybody would have basically been drunk except for Mia, who could have golem punched Wolfie, but Wolfie would have been the drunk Lleech, and it
well,
would
Wolfie
have
wouldn't have died because Wolfie was the demon, but
Right.
Mia's ability could have possibly worked on somebody else. I did think
Correct.
Mia was probably going to nominate Wolfie,
Yeah.
but I also thought that Mia's ability failing no matter what was going to be the more fun and interesting choice for the game regardless. So I argued that we should simply say that we did not wake Wolfie and let Mia be poisoned.
Yeah, it was quite a night. It was quite a night. We had a lot of discussion on that night. That's why that night took so long. It wasn't just Pit Hag. Well, I mean, it was Pit Hag shenanigans, but either way. And that was your game of Whiskers on Kittens. Your bluffs were Gossip, Chambermaid, and Moonchild.
Thanks for running.
What a game.
Great game.
What a
Thank
game.
you.